Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Thanks for being here, Brian. First of all, how much of a victory is this for your team? The fact that he is no longer in El Salvador and actually in Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, of course, we're very glad that he's home, and we're most of all really thrilled for Jennifer and the rest of Kilmar's family. But it's fitting that this case began with an abuse of power and is now that Kilmar's home, but only by an abuse of power.
Ah, God. All right. Now, what he means by that is he's like, this guy's upset because he thought that they were bringing Kilmar Garcia home to face deportation court so, they can appeal. But actually, no, he didn't even know for some reason that, his deportation case was closed due to the fact that he was being deported through the Aliens Enemies Act because he's an MS-13 gang member. That's been closed. What Kilmar Garcia got brought back for was an arrest warrant was sent to President Bukele of El Salvador, and President Bukele complied with the arrest warrant to send him back for, human smuggling, possible sexual assault charges, gang activity and all that good stuff. Trust me, there was a long list of crazy crimes that this man Kilmar Garcia was committing. I believe I have the video of Pam Bondi. We'll get into it in a second.
Brian, I'm curious your reaction to the conspiracy to transport aliens and unlawful transportation of undocumented aliens charges that he is facing. What's your response to that?
So, yeah, but now before we get too deep into this, we do want to make sure we have, all the charges lined out that we know of. So let's go ahead and, let's hear Pam Bondi. I know some of us probably for the third time listen to her read out these crazy, insane charges that Kilmar Garcia has been indicted on through a grand jury, which is an unbiased group of people from the judge and the prosecution that looks at the evidence and says, okay, yeah, bring this guy in. And this is the feds. Remember, guys, 99% conviction rate, AKA most likely he did it.
We're grateful to President Bukele for agreeing to return him to our country to face these very serious charges. This is what American justice looks like.
Oh, man, appreciate you, Luke. Almost forgot. Let me go ahead and post it in right now.
Upon completion of his sentence, we anticipate he will be returned to his home country of El Salvador. The grand jury found that
so we're bringing him back to pretty much put him through criminal court, not deportation court, criminal court. And then we're going to go ahead and jail him, sentence, go ahead and keep him here. I don't know, maybe like 5 to 15 years, and then send him back to, El Salvador to be put in a high security maximum prison again.